Hello again. So we are at our week 8 end and I'm wrapping up things. So in my wrap up, I'm asked to consider kind of my growth and my new understanding of the future of counseling. Um, I will start with I am a person of technology and a millennial. So the future of counseling for me, I definitely see going towards the technology space. I also do have the skill set to, develop applications. So how do I see myself contributing to the growth of the counseling field? Um, Not only by going in and becoming a mental health professional, but also by changing the access that we have. At the end of the day, we still have, a lot of adversity that happens to minority groups and they don't have access to the resources. Previously we talked about, social justice and, how something as small as, global warming and environmental change, affects people with adversity. So I would like to be a change maker and bring access to those people. Um, Everybody seems to have access to a phone. It's no longer a luxury item. There's many of programs that help people obtain them. So I'm looking forward to trying to figure out how to have low cost services, go through phone applications. And although we do have, apps now available for people to do counseling through text and counseling through video, Zooms, and things of that nature, there's still an access problem, I would say, for low income people and definitely people of color, just because that's not something insurance typically covers. And that's not something they can afford. So I'm looking for kind of resources and how I myself can get those necessary resources and access to that demographic. Um, the next question is, what has been the most meaningful activity for me this term? Well, unfortunately, for me this term, it has been rough due to illness, and I've had to, play catch up for quite some time, trying to get 3 or 4 weeks of reading in. So the most meaningful activity actually was the activity on impairment. It really shed a lot of light on kind of my life and how important self care is. So had I, put myself first to begin with and took better care of my health, then I would have been able to make a smooth transition back to school. However, due to me trying to rush back and hold all my commitments together, that transition involved me, going to the hospital, coming back, going back to the hospital, and still putting myself in a bad mental space where I am, struggling to catch up and feeling stressed and definitely a lot of ramifications of impairment. So if I was in the counseling field currently now, I definitely would have to look at that prevention options and I would really need to implement self care. So that particular activity definitely impacted my life and um, my counseling career. So I really enjoyed the course and I've learned so much, and I look forward to my next counseling course. Thank you.